Inuyashiki Ichiro, a middle-aged office worker, gets a new home in a cloudy spot for his ungrateful family who always disrespect him despite all he has done to support them. While only 58 years old, his geriatric looks often have him written off as a pathetic old man by the world around him. At his workplace, Inuyashiki is often reprimanded for failing at his job due to his inability to sell off all goods assigned to him. On his way back home, he sees a coworker getting bullied but instead turns to escape, running into his daughter Marie, who is extremely disappointed at him. One evening he finds a dog, the only thing that would grow to love him more than his family. A letter brought by the dog says, "Her name is Hanako, please take care of her." His rude wife instructs him to get rid of the dog, handing him a paper which states that he is due for another checkup. Inuyashiki visits the hospital the following day to see the doctor over his cancer sickness. He calls his wife but is ignored. Then he calls his son, who is always bullied at school, forced to pay 10,000 cash every month or face violence. He then calls his daughter and she equally ignores him. Later that day, his wife insists that he should get rid of Hanako, so he immediately takes the dog outside and asks it to leave, but it ends up following him, causing Inuyashiki to increase his pace, only to find Hanako right in front of him. The old man quickly cuddles the dog and apologizes to her for wanting to abandon her. Inuyashiki sees Hiro just by the corner, after which a blinding light from the sky appears in the dark of the night, capturing their attention, after which it strikes the earth where they stand. Hours later, he wakes up unscathed and it's morning already. Then, he returns home with Hanako to a nagging and obnoxious wife. During breakfast, he begins to notice that there is something different about him, as he suddenly has more appetite and can now drink more water than before. Due to his cancer, he wonders if he'll die soon. His hands begin to smoke, causing him to take off his shirt. The scared man triggers his arm and immediately sees a USB port under his fingernail. And when he panics, an alien-looking gun pops out of his arm to his greatest surprise. He thinks it's just a hallucination but presses his neck only to see his face fall apart, leaving him looking like a cyborg freak. Now a walking weapon of mass destruction, and yet to understand the kind of alien technology he possesses, he quickly pops back to being normal before his nosy wife catches him. It so happens that Hiro and Chako are friends and classmates. Hiro visits him after school, as he cannot attend class due to his inability to afford the cash demanded by his bullies. Hiro takes him out the balcony, where he shockingly uses his finger to take out a bird in the sky, to Chako's surprise. Hiro then takes him to a parking lot where he begins to use his powers to control every vehicle, smashing them into each other in a bid to show off his alien gift. He has also received limitless power like Inuyashiki, and also has weapons popping out of his body. Hiro now feels like a superhero who equally has a flight mechanism resembling a jetpack which enables him to fly. At work, Inuyashiki is reprimanded yet again, and when he begs for more time to deliver, he unintentionally manhandles his boss. After work, on his way back, he sees a dead pigeon on the floor and takes pity on it. The old man picks the bird up, immediately using his alien superpower to revive the bird, letting it go. To his greatest surprise, he begins to hear the thought of a woman nearby, and quickly runs to a hospital where he finds her complaining to the doctor about the condition of her child. Inuyashiki enters the room and sees her child lying paralyzed. He places his hands on the young boy and surprisingly heals him the same way he did with the dead pigeon. The boy's mom is shocked at the intruder but then sees her son and is like, "What are the odds?" She grabs him and the doctor thinks it's a miracle. Inuyashiki quickly escapes the hospital with so much joy in his heart. In school, Hiro intentionally escorts Chako back to class for the bullies to pick on him. It works, and while the mean boy bullies Chako, Hiro intervenes, asking him to stop, but the persistent boy continues and immediately finds himself regretting it right in front of everyone, as he cries like a baby, confessing that he will not harm Chako again and will return all the money taken from him. Hiro goes extreme by wanting to kill the bully with his fatal hand shot, but Chako intervenes. A girl named Watanabe Shion confronts Hiro, professing her love for him after she saw him stand up for Chako. Hiro tells her that he feels happy, then walks away. His mom calls him, asking him to go see his dad due to his health condition, but Hiro isn't pleased that his dad messes around with other women. However, he goes to see his dad, who gives him a sum of money for his mom's monthly allowance. After being asked to come inside, dinner is served, and Hiro isn't happy seeing how his dad, who now has another family after leaving his mom, is having a great moment with them. Hiro attempts to take them all out, but it seems like a joke to them at first. Then he quits and walks away. On his way home, his super hearing catches a family celebrating the birthday of their child. Hiro makes his way in and murders every single one of them, and while at it, Inuyashiki hears their scream for help and races to their apartment, but is too late. He tries to heal the wife who was shot in the head, but to no avail. Few minutes later, he finds Hiro standing in front of the bodies. Hiro takes a shot at the old man, then walks away. Inuyashiki gets back up, runs outside to see Hiro flying away from the area. The following day, it is reported on the news that the victims were shot by a gun, but no traces of bullets have been found. Hiro gives Chako a lump sum of money, but he refuses to take it due to his awareness of the fact that Hiro killed the innocent family. Hiro is not remorseful and sees himself as a god who has ambitions, claiming to be stronger than the military or police. Chako bids him farewell, clearly stating that it is now impossible to continue being his friend. When Hiro gets home, his mom reveals that she has pancreatic cancer, which has spread to her lungs, and the doctor says nothing can be done for her. He grabs her, saying that she has done nothing wrong to deserve this, then heals her in the process as he vows to not let her die. Inuyashiki arrives home to see his wife, reporting that Takeshi, his son, stole money from her purse. She also complains about Marie skipping school and her poor grades too. His wife is unhappy that he can't seem to discipline his children. Then Marie reveals that her dad has been skipping work. He pledges to protect the household, then gives some money to Takeshi to prevent him from doing immoral things. Marie isn't pleased with his act, and in an outburst, she states that she doesn't want to be someone like her dad. Inuyashiki is broken due to the fact that he can't keep his family together. While crying, he hears a voice saying that Hiro is going to murder several persons again, so he steps outside and activates his flight mechanism, zooming off into the skies in search for Hiro, along with Hanako, who seems to enjoy the joyride. Inuyashiki finds Chako at the same location where the bright light struck him. After sharing the tale of the incident with Chako, he thinks that someone turned them into robots. The following day, Chako is seen helping Inuyashiki to perfect his aiming skill. Hiro takes his mom to see the doctor, and after examining her, it is revealed that no cancer cells were detected in her body. She is relieved and surprised at the same time. On their way back home, the police confronts them, inquiring about the murder. Hiro is only 18 years old and is wanted nationwide for the murder of 3 policemen and an entire nuclear family. His crush Watanabe finds him at a hideout and takes him home, where she stays with her grandma. Chako and Inuyashiki continue practicing and honing his shooting skills. Hiro's mom expresses her apologies to the victims of her son's actions, crying on live TV as Hiro watches her with tears in his eyes. He sees an emergency broadcast which states that his mom has just committed suicide. Hiro traces the hacker who released his mom's address to the press. On a video call with the hacker, Hiro shoots him multiple times until he dies. The vengeful teenager goes ahead to terminate every single person who is seen reading about their case on a phone or laptop. The news reports that 26 people were killed by either holding their phones or computers. The investigation continues, yet with no trace of Hiro. At night, Watanabe notices the stealth presence of the police and screams for Hiro to escape as they open heavy fire at them. But Hiro blocks her and retaliates, killing every single one of them as more policemen are spotted outside. However, despite shielding Watanabe, some bullets kill her in the heat of the moment. This infuriates Hiro, who flies out of the apartment. Inuyashiki pleads with his family to stay at home and avoid using smartphones or computers, but he is not taken seriously, as usual. Hiro decides to take his revenge on the entire country for killing his mom and girlfriend, so he opens fire at a crowd of people who were watching him on a large billboard. The shooting continues as he takes out hundreds of citizens in multiple locations, and while the shooting continues, Chako goes live, stating that everyone must avoid any screen on any device to stay alive. Hiro notices his voice as Chako continues speaking, while Inuyashiki's hand is used as a recording device. Shockingly, Hiro deploys multiple missiles into the city to destroy the entire town as it strikes several skyscrapers, giving off his location to Inuyashiki, who immediately finds him. While students run to the emergency exit, Marie refuses to join them. Inuyashiki pleads with Hiro to stop the mass killings, but he insists that he must obliterate the entire country. so the old man shoots him, and the fight begins as they chase each other between skyscrapers. Hiro deploys missiles to destroy the old man, but he manages to avoid them. It's a heated aerial chase, and one of the missiles strikes the building where Marie is seen standing. Hiro chases Inuyashiki until they fly into space, where he seeks to give the final shot, only to discover that the bottled water he drank contains a lot of salt, which isn't good for their abilities. The old man destroys Hiro with multiple missiles and returns back to Earth, where he rescues his daughter and brings her back to life. Shockingly, Hiro returns again and begins to kill survivors of the missile strike. He aims at Marie and shoots her before her dad could rescue her. The fight continues yet again as Hiro attempts to finish off the old man before his dying daughter. He grabs Marie and attempts to throw her off the skyscraper while Inuyashiki pleads with him, then he drops her, causing the old man to unleash hell on Hiro, crashing into him as he shatters into pieces. Then he flies off to rescue his falling daughter and catches her just before she hits the ground. The government announces that Hiro has been confirmed dead at 6 o'clock, but the police are just trying to maintain law and order, as the news reports that it was the Miracle Man who defeated Hiro. However, Hiro is seen still alive inside of Chaco's room. Chaco is shocked to see him, and after a brief conversation, he disappears from Chaco's room. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell to stay updated for more contents like this. Thanks for watching.